It was called the Vault of the Century. Protected by 10 layers of military-grade security, it was deemed absolutely impossible to rob. But on February 16, 2003, a team of thieves broke inside without triggering a single alarm, walking away with $100 million. To even reach the diamonds, you had to bypass a security system that could detect the heat of a single human breath. Every sensor was active, every camera was rolling, and the police station was just blocks away. Yet, when the guards opened the vault on Monday morning, the entire floor was stripped bare. The police were utterly clueless. It was the perfect crime, executed by ghosts. How did they pull off the greatest heist in human history? To understand, we have to look at the mastermind. Meet Leonardo Notarbartolo, a brilliant Italian thief who spent 3 entire years planning this single night. Leonardo didn't break in from the outside. He rented an office inside the Diamond Center itself, posing as a wealthy merchant. For 3 years, he scanned the building, mapping out every blind spot using a hidden camera inside his pen. His hidden camera captured things the public was never supposed to see, including the vault's exact lock mechanism. In a secret warehouse in Italy, Leonardo built an exact full-scale replica of the Antwerp vault. He hired a team of elite specialists known only by their aliases: the King of Keys, the Genius, and the Monster. They practiced in a secret replica until they could bypass every lock and wire completely blindfolded. By February 2003, the plan was flawless. The weekend of the heist had finally arrived. Midnight. The streets of Antwerp were completely empty. A black van pulled up into the shadows near the building. The team slipped through a rear entrance, completely avoiding the main street cameras. Their first target was the motion sensors. They used simple, everyday items to defeat multi-million-dollar tech. By spraying the high-tech thermal tracking sensors with ordinary hairspray, they blinded them instantly. Next came the magnetic fields on the heavy vault door. A single movement would trigger an instant police alarm. They attached custom-made aluminum plates to the magnets, tricking the system into thinking the door was still closed. Then, the King of Keys stepped forward to face the unpickable lock. Using a duplicate key forged from Leonardo's secret video footage, the lock turned in complete silence. The massive steel door swung open. They were inside the heart of the fortress. Over 100 private locker boxes filled with diamonds, gold, and cash lay completely unprotected. For the next 4 hours, they methodically emptied the safes, filling giant duffel bags with pure wealth. They didn't just take diamonds, they took bags of cash and historical jewelry that could never be replaced. The total weight of the loot exceeded 100 kilograms, making it so heavy that it took 3 men just to drag it out. By 5 a.m., the van was speeding away toward the Italian border. The perfect crime was complete. Hours later, the morning guards arrived for their usual shift, completely unaware of what had happened. When they opened the outer doors, they froze. The vault was a disaster zone, stripped completely bare. Interpol launched a massive global manhunt, but the thieves had vanished without a trace, leaving behind 0 clues. Days passed. No alarms had rung, no sensors had tripped. The police were hunting ghosts. Back in Italy, the gang was celebrating. They had beaten the best security system on Earth. They just had to destroy the remaining evidence, and they would be free forever. But on the escape route through a Belgian forest, panic took over. One member made a fatal mistake. Instead of burning the trash bag containing their modern gear and plans, he simply threw it into the bushes. A local hunter stumbled upon the strange bag in the mud and called the local police, changing the case forever. Inside that bag lay something incredibly ordinary, a half-eaten salami sandwich. Forensic teams extracted a clean DNA sample from the biological traces left on the bread. The DNA was a perfect match for Leonardo. The entire mastermind was exposed by his own lunch. Leonardo was arrested and sentenced to 10 years in prison. But the story doesn't end there. To this day, Leonardo claims he was set up by an insurance fraud scheme and that the vault was already half empty. The biggest mystery of all: the $100 million in diamonds were never recovered.